Brookelynne and welcome to the channel. So today's video is going to be another story time. So I filmed one of these a couple of months ago, but it is still on schedule because I had like a lot of vlogs to get out and a lot of lifestyle videos, and yeah, it'll be out soon. It'll probably be out before this one's out. So yeah, this story time is another one. It's like kind of crazy. Well, it is crazy because I didn't think this would happen, but it did. So I'm going to talk about the time that I got high unexpectedly at 14 years old on they were coloured on scented felt tips, scented markers. Yes, that really happened to me. So I was trying to think like for 5 minutes because I just thought in my head, because I was doing a review on a fake tan and I was in a can and I was smelling the smell and I was like, oh crap, I shouldn't like sniff a can because that's solvent abuse. And and I remembered this story, this story I'm going to tell you now. I remembered it. And then I was like, yeah, I'm going to film a story time while that's fresh in my head. But I was sitting down in my bed thinking for 5 minutes. I knew like roughly the timeline, but I was trying to think the exact timeline because my head's like a flipping filing book. Like my head's like a filing book, but sometimes it's like a scatterbrain as well. It's weird. So I am pretty certain this happened around early autumn 2006. So I just turned 14. I turned 14 in the summer, and yeah, it was a Saturday because I remember I wasn't at school and I wasn't well because I had a bad cold, and I had it for I think a while, like was it over like a week or something, like over a week, and it was just one of them bad colds. I couldn't smell anything, like barely, like just a little bit of a smell, but not my full scent, and it was doing my head in. So it was Saturday, I was feeling like crap because I had a cold, my nose was blocked up, and I was bored. So I think it was like the afternoon time, I would say afternoon time. So I was like, had my felt tips, like these markers. If you're American, you'd call them markers, but over here we call them felt tips, but they're pretty much the same difference. And I had them, like they were all scented, different scents on them. They weren't really that proper scented, but I was trying to get my scent to smell back to what really is, even though I should know better at 14 that once the blocked nose goes, it'll come back. But it was ignoring me so badly, it really was. And because I was bored, and I do some stupid things sometimes, even till this day when I'm bored, literally. So and obviously because I was a kid back then, I done more stupid things. So I had like, I think there was like a set of 12, I'm pretty sure, all different colours, and the colours coordinated with like the scent they had. Like they were all different fruit scents, like so there was apple, orange, pear, banana, strawberry, cherry, you get grape and all. I remember all the scents, and I was colouring in because I still like to just draw wee pictures when I was 14, and because I was a creative kid, I like to just draw random crap. I was that type of kid, like really creative, like would have made random crap about, like just like it would have been like creative with that. I should get that back. Well, I kind of am with like a bit of makeup and doing my beauty and stuff like that, but I haven't been like creative as in arts and craft for years, and I do kind of miss it. I should get back to that. But so I was like just drawing pictures because I was bored, and then I was just fed up because my nose was blocked. It was annoying me. I just felt like crap and I wanted to feel better, because when I'm sick, I actually, no, at that age to get off school, it was a school day, yeah, I wouldn't have minded being so sick, but because it was the weekend and I wanted to do something and I wanted just to feel better, I was like annoyed. And I'm pretty sure I had school Monday, because yeah, I would have, because it was autumn, early autumn. I'm guessing September time done this. And yeah, so I was like, for goodness sake. So I started smelling. Sometimes I would have smelled them the odd time, like the markers, but just a wee sniff, but I couldn't smell anything. So I was literally going like, literally taking a full on inhale onto these markers, like a few times each, and then I was starting to smell them a bit, but I couldn't really smell them, so I was getting frustrated. I got lifted another one, and then a few times in that one, and then I kept on doing it just to try to get my sense of smell back. And I noticed, well, because I was putting a wrap in my nose, so I was getting all like a mark on like my nose and my upper lip, like a proper, like, I don't know what colour it was. It must have been like a brown, like a purpley browny reddy smudge. It wouldn't have been a nice colour because it would have been all mixed in. So I probably sniffed them all. I did. And I remember feeling lightheaded and dizzy, and like I just felt like, whoa, like literally like my room was spinning. It was spinning. Now it wasn't anything crazy where I was seeing stars and seeing shadows and everything, but I felt high. I was high. I literally was high. But I was like, but I felt sick too. I felt like really, really sick, like proper, like nauseated sick. I just felt like, no. And all I smelled was like paint in my nose. Like I just felt like dizzy, and it wouldn't go away. Like I literally felt dizzy for like 10-15 straight minutes. So what I did, I was literally panicking because I was like, what's going on? What's going on? Why do I feel way worse? So I went down to my mum because she was in the kitchen, I believe, the kitchen. My mum was like, Brookelynne, what's that mark on her nose? I was like, I was sniffing felt tips. And my mum was like, why? Why were you sniffing? Because she thought it on purpose, right? So she was like, Brookelynne, why were you sniffing felt tips? I'm like, because I feel sick. I feel worse now, but I feel sick. I wanted to get my sense of smell back. And she was like, how many times you sniff them? And was that the whole marker that I got you for Christmas or your birthday or whatever? And I'm like, yes, sniffed all 12 of them. You stupid wee girl. I'm like, what have I done? I only want to try to get my sense of smell back. You stupid wee girl. That's why you're sick. That's why you feel worse. That's it, like almost the equivalent of sniffing glue, wee girl. That's solvent abuse. Sorry, I'm so just laugh because every time I hear solvent abuse, I just remember my mum saying that. That's solvent abuse. I'm like, what? I didn't know that. And like, you didn't know if you ever heard sniffing glue, wee girl? I'm like, yeah, but I didn't think felt tips would give you that. Duh, they're chemicals. And I remember my dad came in and he was like, you stupid wee frigger. Just like seeing his face too, like, you stupid wee frigger, literally. So I went up and lied down. I was like, I didn't know I'm going to feel so sick. And then Mum was like, well, service, you're right. You shouldn't be going around sniffing felt tip markers. I was like, but I want to smell the flavours and all and the scents. And she was like, well, you have a cold, you can't smell. I'm like, but I hate that. I want to feel better. She's like, I'll get you a lemon sip. Just drink a lemon sip. Be much better than sniffing flipping markers. Literally. And I felt like dopey. Like, I still had that chemical smell in my nose. That's the only thing I could smell is pure chemicals. And I was like sick. And my head felt like light and like fumey. That's how my head felt, like proper, like dizzy and everything. I was like, no. I was high, but it wasn't a good high. Like literally, it was horrible. I wouldn't want to be that way again. If that's what sniffing glue's like, I don't get the hype of it. I don't get the hype of anyone that sniffs glue. Because why would you want to feel sick? Literally, why would you want to feel sick and like your brain is full of fumes? Like, I just don't get it. I really don't. Literally. Just thought I'd put a wee screen freezing voice note in. I am not endorsing drugs or drug taking of any kind. If you're thinking that, don't do drugs. So, and I remember like a week, or was it that next weekend, I remember watching Casualty at my granny's house. And then, because Casualty, you don't know what Casualty is, it's pretty much a TV show about a hospital drama. Pretty much that. Well, it's like a soap. It's on Saturdays, still runs till this day. It's like a hospital drama soap. It's really, really good. I love it. I haven't watched it in years, but I loved it back in like the early 2000s, early 10s. Loved it. But I love all the good storylines. me and my granny used to watch it, and my family used to watch it every single Saturday after Chinese. It was like our routine. We absolutely loved it. I loved it. And I used to stay over at my granny's house too that Saturday night. Like, that was my routine, and I absolutely loved it. But yeah, I remember in Casualty, this middle-aged man, he looked like a druggie a bit, but he was like stocky. Like, he looked like he was short, but stocky. He had like grey hair, and he kind of had like a sunken in face a bit. And then he came in all high, and I remember him with a paint can, and then the doctor saying to him, that's solvent abuse, and you're like pretty much saying his brain cells are dying off or something crazy. Because he's like, I've been sniffing that for years. He had like a proper like southern English accent. Like, what's that accent? It's not the posh one. It's like a London accent, but it's like the proper like slangy one. And if anyone's watching from that part of London, I'm not trying to be offensive. I'm trying to explain the accent. But yeah, and I remember like who was it? Like, I think was it me or was it mum? My mum said, that's like you, Brookelynne. I'm like, it kind of is. And I remember making a joke out of it. I remember making a joke, here in 30 years time I'll be that guy. I remember my dad and my granny said, and what if I called them, said, you better not be, or you'd be put out straight out that door. You'd be put out that door pretty much. Free out, literally. Oh my goodness. So that was a story about the time I committed solvent abuse. I got high on felt tips unacceptable. I can't say it properly because I'm giggly. Unexpectedly. Brookelynne, go back to speech therapy, love. But yeah, literally, I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you learned a lesson. Don't go around sniffing your felt tip or markers. Even though they have flavoured a light whiff, and put it down. Don't go and then keep on doing that, because you will get high and it won't be a good high. And that's not me saying I've been high again. No. Literally the only time like I've ever been that sort is with drink, and I wouldn't recommend that either, because a hangover is worse. And yes, when I did sniff the markers, I did have a really bad headache too. That's the thing too. I had a headache as well, like a bad headache. I had to take paracetamol and lie down. It was horrible, literally. Oh my goodness. Any sort of time similar, or any crazy thoughts you want to throw in the comment section, just go on ahead. So yeah, hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you again for the next video. Don't commit solvent abuse. Don't do drugs, kids. Stay gorgeous. God bless. Bye.